is so nice.
Hey everyone, it's Kato, and in today's video, I wanted to discuss the new Mario items, what I think about them, and what I think this means for future updates for Animal Crossing. So if you're interested in content like this and you want to see more in the future, I'd appreciate if you like and subscribe, but let's just get right into it. So as you guys know, the new Nintendo Direct released today as I'm filming this. It is February 17th. So great that we finally got a Direct. I feel like it's been so long and everyone was eagerly anticipating what would be in it, if we would get any Animal Crossing news. I predicted that we weren't going to get any news. I know a lot of people predicted the Mario items. Some people expected more than that. I knew it wasn't going to be anything big. I am glad we got a little glimpse at something. So one thing I want to mention about the updates so far in Animal Crossing is I feel like the updates that they've had are kind of a cop-out for updates, because for the most part, they've all just been holiday events, which are all things that would have been included in the game regardless, but Nintendo decided to lock the events so that you couldn't time travel. So I feel like locking the events and then playing them off as updates doesn't really make it an update. And I don't want to say that Nintendo owes it to us or anything like that. I'm obviously appreciative of the game as a whole and everything that they've put into it. I just wish that maybe they were marketing it a little bit differently as just events, and then when there are actual updates to the game, they have those as separate trailers. So first things first, this trailer showed off 33 new Mario items, but now getting into the Mario trailer specifically, this trailer showed off 33 new Mario items, including clothing, furniture items, rugs, wallpaper, all kinds of stuff. There is a list in the trailer that shows all the different items that they showed off. I will note that the scroll doesn't go all the way down to the bottom, but that could just be other promotional items that are happening at the same time. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's more Mario stuff. But of the 33 items that they showed, the two things that I'm most interested in are the floating block and the warp pipe. So the floating blocks is very interesting to me because I wonder if there will ever be future floating type of items. Obviously, some of the space items have already been kind of floating, but I just wonder if this opens the door for future items to have this same effect, things that we can walk under, maybe not even floating per se, but maybe like different canopies or different things hanging off of trees, stuff like that, just more items that we can walk under. Even bridges going across land, we could walk underneath the bridges, things like that. I feel like this just opens the doors for so many other options. The second thing that I'm most excited about is the warp pipe. I am super intrigued by this item. I wonder if it's going to work how I think it's going to work, or if there are going to be hiccups along the way. So for example, first thing I wonder about is how the loading time goes. In the video, it shows a very quick loading time from pipe to pipe. If this is not accurate, and if there is a loading screen, I feel like that totally changes the effect of this item and people will not be using it. I also wonder, are you limited to 2 pipes per island? And how do you dictate which pipe goes where if you have more than 2 on your island? I am going to assume that we're limited to 2, but the wording of this made it seem like you just had to have 2 for it to function. So I'm not positive on that, but I'm super excited about this. I feel like this is another item that I feel like I could make work on an island if I disguise it in some bushes or behind a barrel, behind trees. I think The pipe is super beneficial. You can kind of grunge it up or put plants around it and make it fit in on any island, as opposed to some of these other items that are super Mario specific. I think this one will be able to be included in a bunch of different islands. Alright, so my thoughts overall on the Mario update itself. I am not huge into the Mario items. They obviously don't fit my aesthetic. I am super excited to see what people do with these items because I know there will be some amazing islands out there. I can imagine the different Mario Party islands, all kinds of stuff that's going to be done with these items. So I'm super excited to see that. I don't think I will ever do anything like that, but you never know. I'm more excited about the fact that I feel like Nintendo actually put some effort into this. I feel like it wasn't just replicating a bunch of things from New Leaf. Obviously, some of the items are similar. They are Mario items, so they're kind of limited on what they can bring over. But the fact that they were so creative about doing the hovering blocks, the thwomp character, the warp pipe actually functioning, I feel like that is just so promising, and it just shows me that they really care about this update in particular, and it makes me excited to see what they're going to put out in the future. I know I've said this so many times, but I just want a quality of life update. I just want them, if they could just show me that they are listening to what we're saying, anything, bulk crafting, bulk buying, customizing fences, customizing items that we already have, adding some new items, adding custom design slots, anything that we've been asking for, and I would be extremely, extremely happy. I do think that these updates are coming. I think the second year of updates is going to be more things like this. They put so much effort into New Leaf and continuing to update that game that I just refuse to believe that a game as popular as New Horizons, they wouldn't put that same effort into. I fully believe that Brewster will be coming. I believe there will be more NPCs coming back as well, maybe even Cap'n, maybe new NPCs, but I 100% believe they're going to add new item sets in the game. I think they were just trying to get through this year of all of the holiday updates, and then the next year is going to be focused more on quality of life to keep those players interested in the game that have been playing since release date. If they don't, I think a lot of players will start to drop off, but I really and truly believe that they will. What do you guys think? Do you think Nintendo is going to start adding more quality of life updates? Do you think this is kind of it and we're just going to cycle back through holidays? What do you think? I would love to know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate if you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!